Small little problem, sir. He said, what is the problem? The problem is that the only person in the universe, and that's including the Virgin Mary, could tell me to do something and I would do it. It's not the Virgin Mary nor you. It happens to be my mama. See, when my mama tells me to do something, I'm not going to question her. But if the Virgin Mary or you tell me to do something, I'm going to ask you why. Why do I have to remove the ad? He said, because I said so. I said, well, the ad stays in the paper. I went to my office. February 9th is a Monday night. I got a call around 8 o'clock, right around this time. I see you haven't removed the ad. I say, I have a sneaking feeling that you're going to tell me where I should remove it. He said, I'll see you in hell. The next day, I was arrested. Practicing medicine without a license. Selling product not approved by the FDA. And claiming to cure AIDS and other diseases, which is a fraudulent claim. But let me tell you something. The white man won. Why he won? I won the case. I proved that I cure AIDS. But he won because he knows that you would never believe it. That is where the white man won. And to substantiate my claim, when I won the case, the night that I went to get the verdict, there was no black people there. There was a bunch of white people there. The Park Slope paper came to me. The white man sent that to me. Dr. Sebi, you mind if I ask a question? I said, no. Where are the black newspapers? Tonight you have set a precedent. This is the first time in the United States government or the country in which someone stood up against the American Medical Association and went. Where are the black newspapers? I said, I don't know. Where are the black leaders? I don't know. I don't even care. I did it for me, not for the public. I want to show the world what a black man could do. The white man said, well, I'm going to write about it. And he put it in the Park Slope paper. Herbalists cure AIDS. Dr. Sebi, natural cure for AIDS, and more use food, not drugs. A white man did that. I went to Farrakhan. I went to Jesse Jackson. I went to Al Sharpton. I went to Maddox. I went to Mason. I went to Ben Jokanen. None of them helped. They prefer to see you dead. I'm going to travel across the continent because I said they have abandoned me in America. I went to Africa. I went to Sierra Leone. They looked at me like I was stupid. I went to Ghana. They didn't want to hear it. I went to Zimbabwe. No, I went to Tanzania. The ambassador looked at me and he talked a whole bunch of stuff. He went on to talk about spirituality and the ghosts and the spirits. I said, I want to go home. I went to Zimbabwe. I went to see Dr. Parinyatwa. I said, Dr. Parinyatwa, I don't want to be disappointed, but if I am disappointed, I would understand. He said, what do you have for Zimbabwe? I said, I cure AIDS. I cure diabetes. I cure sickle cell. I cure blindness. Here is the proof. He said, think about it. I said, fine. I came back to America, never to look back at Africa. This may sound bad to you. Oh, yes, it does sound bad, isn't it? That I'm an African by heritage. And that the one place that I should rescue from the grasp of disease should be Africa. Am I right? Right. That is our mother. But when you go to Africa and you talk to an African leader, he look at you like you're stupid. How do you think I feel? I went to South Africa to see Mr. Mandela and the rest of them. The other day when I saw Mandela sitting there in his big chair, I thought I saw the biggest fool in the world. Why? Because he's lying. He's straight out lying. Why do I make such a blatant statement? Because I know I'm telling the truth. He's lying. Because I went to South Africa. I went to his ministry, and he too rejected. I went to Oprah Winfrey. She rejected. WWRL, they said, don't interview this man. WLIB, they called him and said, don't you interview this man. So who do I turn to? My mother told me, because my mother's still alive. She's 90, I'm 70. She's 20 years older than me. She had me when she was 20. She said, son, look, let me tell you something. Shut up. You told me 5 years ago that the black race has been drugged with glucose, and you want them to listen to you. You want black people to listen to you when they ate glucose and continue to do so. What is glucose? Glucose is a chemical that would change your thinking pattern. It intercepts and confounds the hypothalamus in your brain. That's what sugar does. That's what starch does. We see it in Africa. Right in Nigeria, you have Igbos, Hausa, and Yorubas. You think they get along? That's just in one country, right? We're not going to talk about Susu and Fulani. They like to take each other's throat. Why is that? When we're brothers and sisters, something must have gone wrong, isn't it? What went wrong was that we were unaware that the stuff that they gave us to eat was undermining our thinking. We are beautiful people. We are loving people. Sure we are, all of us are, and we're smart. I'm not smarter than you. How could I be smarter than you when I carry the same amount of gene cells in my brain as you carry? I'm not smarter than you. I just have a message because some of you have a message that I don't have. I don't have the message for everything, is it? Do I know everything? The answer is no, but I cure diseases. And we need that now, isn't it? But we need bricklayers. We need clothes makers. We need all these art and craft to enhance life and to protect our own existence. Am I right?
Right.
Thank you very much. So now, what I did was to put together compounds that were of herbs that were not made by men. What are the herbs that were made by men? Just start. Aloe vera, comfrey, peppermint, garlic, echinacea, golden seal, St. John wort, paprika, nutmeg. That's deadly.
What?
If you think that nutmeg isn't deadly, you go home and boil 2 of them and drink the water, and you're dead in 2 minutes. Nutmeg has arsenic. Nutmeg was made. Nutmeg is unnatural. God did not make nutmeg. Yet I used to love my eggnog with nutmeg in it. But all of us, you think I don't know what you eat? I know what you eat, because I ate it too. Your boy, what is his name? Mr. Bill Cosby was on last night with Larry King. You know why he's talking the way he's talking? Because there's a young man who Bill Cosby grew up with. His name is Lee Weaver, who is also an actor in Hollywood. Lee hated me. Lee hated me. He hated me with a passion because his wife, that you may have seen on Room 222, she is the manager of my office in L.A., Tatanisha. Tatanisha came to me because she was a little overweight and she was feeling bad, wearing glasses, and her, instability with her menses, all that, right? Premenstrual syndrome and all that. She said, could I work part-time? I said, sure. But after she worked part-time, she liked it. She said, the job I had is running out, and I would like to work for you, Dr. Sebi. I said, well, that's fine. You got the job. Because she's good. Her husband said, you're stupid. You're working for that black man? He's not going to pay you. That nigga can pay you. You know how niggas are. He's not going to pay you. I said, Tata, how much would you like for me to pay you a month? She said, so much. I said, you got it. He still disbelieved his wife. He hated her because she's no longer a movie star. So, about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, Lee is going to make a movie in Detroit.